Hello, I know you might be wondering, who is this Kelvin Waga? And what exactly does Kelvin Waga stand for? I can tell you, I have suffered, I have been rejected, I have been turned down, but through all this is what made me to be who I am today. I've lost a job, I've lost my belongings, I've also lost my family at times because I was in a position whereby I couldn't help myself. Many people are going through the same situation. Imagine waking up in the morning in that house of yours, you're not sure of where your next meal is going to come from. Imagine your kids being sent home for school fees, and yet you don't have an idea of where the money is going to come from. Imagine that sick mom or sick family member in the hospital who is struggling and is unable to receive treatment just because of lack of funds. I understand it must be a very painful process. I went through the same situation. I didn't know I was going to make it at all. I had lost hope totally in life. I had lost hope in friends. I had lost hope in everything. And I got to a point I was depressed and all I was thinking about is to die. If you read one of my stories online, you will realize that I even tempted to kill myself because it got to a point I couldn't withstand this anymore. The pressure was so high, and the pain was so high, and the urge to succeed could not even permit me to think again and again. And the main question I was asking myself is, why is it that I am this unlucky? I came from a family by then where everybody else was working. I wasn't the last one, including our last one was having a very good job, but I was the only person who was jobless and married at the same time. Bad things kept on happening to me. I kept on losing everything that I had. But then it dawned on myself that if I don't change my situation, nobody was going to change it on my behalf. I took a step at a time. I changed my perspective. And the first lesson I will tell you, people will associate with you only when you express happiness. How many of you would like to associate with people who have negativity? So positivity was key, and positivity was the breaking point for me. I changed my perspective. I appreciated what I have, and I worked hard for what I wanted. Step by step, I tried one more time, again and again, until I got that breakthrough. You going through that tough situation right now, everything is not cast on stone. One day, you shall tell the testimony of how you overcame the traumatizing situations in life to who you are today. I can tell you the most painful part of my journey is when I lost everything and had to look for a mabati structure just so that I could put my head. And in that mabati structure, I didn't have anything in that room. All I had was my clothes, and that is what I used to use as my sleeping. During the morning, I could just sit on them, align them, and then put them to go and look for work. In my comparison, my friends were doing good in life. My neighbors were doing good in life. But I can also assure you, never compete with somebody you see online, because online is all about shit shots. Believe in yourself. Always compete with yourself and ensure that you make yourself a better person as you are the other day. Keep on improving on your life. Don't compare yourself with anyone. I know it might be difficult when somebody tells you to be positive. How can you be positive with an empty stomach? How can you be positive with arrears, maybe in rent, school fees, and all the bills? How can you be positive if your products or if your belonging has been auctioned? I can tell you, it is worth it. The more you become happy, people will associate with you. Look at these celebrities online. People associate with them because they emit happiness. Gain that. Take each day at a time and work hard towards achieving your goal. The only person you should compete with in this world is you. And how is the competition? Be a better person than you were the previous day. Because of this, I took this initiative to share my personal stories and my personal experience to help you also overcome what you are going through. I believe you can join me in this noble cause so that we change lives of people. Depression is real, guys. And if you don't talk to your neighbors, if you don't talk to your friends, sooner or later, you'll be invited in a WhatsApp group and you will say, I wish I knew. So why do you wish you knew if we have the solution within us? Let us join hands together. Let us give back to these people in whatever way we can. Sometimes it's just a listening ear. Sometimes it's just time to listen to them. Sometimes it's just a word of encouragement. But the little you can give, ensure you give it to these guys. This is why it's my plea to you. Help me by subscribing to our channel so that we can grow this audience. I look forward to changing lives not only in Kenya, but all over the world. And I am so happy with the feedback I'm receiving from people thanking me for the good work I am doing. But it cannot be done just by me. Let us help these people. If you were once there, you know what it takes to be in that position. With the little that we have, let us join hands, and that is my special plea. That neighbor you see, just say hi. That sister you have, just say hi. The beggar you meet on the street, just say hi. If you have something small to give to these people, ensure before you go to sleep, at least you've made more than one person or more than one person to smile on that specific day. And that is the purpose of Kelvin Waga's foundation. Kelvin Waga's foundation is about fighting depression. And I know I cannot fight it myself. Me and you, we can join in this journey by making one person happy or by putting a smile on one person's face. And remember, everything is not tied to the money value. Don't say you don't have money and thus you cannot create. Many people are just looking for people to talk to. Don't be quick to reply. Just give the listening ear. Just listen to this problem. And whenever you can, just give that word of counsel. So this is what all Kelvin Waga is about. The people working in toxic work environment, these people who are losing hope in life, these people who needs encouragement in whatever little means you can. It's my plea. So lastly, I ask of you, we want to reach as many people as possible. We're intending to partner with many brands outside there so that we can work together and help these people. Because if we don't help them, they will not get this help. And I would love when one day I leave this world, people will remember me for the good things that I did. Otherwise, looking forward for your support through the subscribing, through the sharing, and through commenting on the content that we share online. Otherwise, thank you and have a good time.